Today's video will be covering writing drum grooves. Yep, it's part 2 of the track from scratch series, and we've got a more garagey track, so we're going to be exploring how we can achieve that garagey skippy feel to our drums. We've even got a little secret for the FL producers there. So make sure you watch the video, make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you share it with a friend who wants to know that secret to the garage sound. And yeah, enjoy.
Cool. So, as we said before, drum groove. Let's do it. I already have a really good drum garagey sort of sound. Where is it? We've got that open hat. That's really good. And then we've also got. Now, I will put that on as the final jazz because I just know this works. I've used it in my tracks. I know it works. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you how to sort of get to that sort of stage from scratch. Because really what I would do is I would just pick the sounds out of here. And I would recommend that. I would recommend making a folder for drums that you like. Obviously, you can make it as diverse and as adventurous as you want. But really, in this folder, in your drums folder, I like to use very similar drums for each track. But with that being said, there's nothing wrong with you going through and finding them each time. It just takes time, and you're gambling each time. You're like, oh, is this good? Is this not? Every time I use a drum sound that I like a lot, I will put it in this folder so that I can just reach for this every time. I'm like, oh, I need a clear hat. I'll use that. I need a cool snappy snare. I need that. I need a shaker. I need that. You see what I mean? It's just, I know it's there. I know what I'm looking for. It's not like the other folder that we had, because that other folder, the inspiration folder, where is it now? It's not like this folder, because this folder is mainly for our hooks and our presets, and obviously our presets are going to be there, but this is mainly for getting tracks started and creating a vibe with melodic vocals, with bass lines, with synths. With your drums, you're not really creating a vibe. You are creating a vibe, but it's a lot more atonal. There's no tone to it. It's very, the average person won't be able to tell the difference between that clap and this clap. Like, what I mean by that is they're very similar. So as long as you know what vibe you're going for, whether you need that clap or this clap, then that's fine. But that's what this folder is for. I know that was quite a long rant, but what I'm trying to stress is that it's not really the same for those melodic elements, the vocals, the synths, as opposed to the drums. You can sort of get away with just making one big folder and calling that for everything. Or you could separate it into 2 or 3. But for the sake of this video, we're going to hold off that till the end, and we're going to go through and sort of type in garage and sort of see what comes up on our sample packs. Garage drum. So I like some of the stuff from the MJ Cole one, but I kind of just want a few hits as opposed to everything. So copy exactly what I've done there, because as you see, it didn't load up. So auto slice, medium auto slicing, perfecto regions, and then Bosch. Let's do it. Yeah, you want it on quarter beats. It just makes life easier. Notice how all the sounds are quite snappy. Garage, the drums tend to be quite snappy. Like that. That's not too bad. So now we're going to layer that with So I was going to layer it with another hat from the loop, but there isn't really any. They all sound the same, so I'm just going to use that instead. I'm going to drag all these up because I think that one has a kick layered with it. Cool, so do you remember how I said I would teach you the secret sauce to the garage drums, the garage sound? This is it. Change this to 6th beat, and every note that's kind of hovering around. So, syncopation, these 2s and these 4s are what make the groove. So, see how that's got a bit of a swing to it there? That's creating a bit of like swing and danceability. So when you change it to this one, you want to keep only those notes in mind, those notes that were once originally on the 2s and 4s. Now whatever note is near it that is a bit further away, so you can see here we've got that one and we've got that one, whichever's closer, sorry. It's hitting just that little bit later now, but it's doing so in a way which is a little bit more garagey. Trust me, you might not be able to tell now, but it makes a massive difference when you actually do add these 1/6 notes, but only to the 2s and 4s, right? So you want to apply this to everywhere. So let's take this for example. Change it to that, and we move all these notes over. That one's there, that's fine. Which one was that on before? Was it there? Ah, right, okay. Just trying to see. Yeah, no. So that don't even need to be there, really. That needs to be moved up. Probably. There. Cool. All right. So now that we've done that, we kind of do want to do it with everything that's quite important. Cool. So I've done that with pretty much everything here, right? It's fine to leave the lesser important stuff maybe off that grid, but you always want to start with the 4th grid and then go into the 6th grid and sort of change from there. So now that we've done that, we kind of just want to find more cool sounds and then apply those same techniques in terms of programming it. So hopefully you'll been able to see while I was programming it, I was looking for different cool sounds to within the loop to sort of give it a bit more variation than just what was there. But because there were very similar hits all around, that was the best I could get. But let's find another loop now and do the exact same thing. But this time, what's missing from this loop? So we definitely need that main open hat in there. But I'm not going to add that yet, actually, because I do want to see what is in this MJ Cole pack. And see if there's more garagey stuff in here. Not garagey, snarey stuff. So that snare there, that's cool. I like that. So you'll notice straight away that when you don't have things, once you add other things onto the 6th grid, everything doesn't sound right when it's not on it. So that's why I always want to make sure that the main big hits are 1/4, then 1/6 grid. Just makes life easier. Yeah, I like that. Just kind of has a bit of energy. Again, auto slice, effector regions. Cool, I like that. Adds a bit of just background noise. Oh, I thought I was still on the 6th grid. So I like this. So yeah, that's cool. Move everything over by 1 to the 6th grid. I might leave that one as it is, just because it'll sound cool. The one before being on the 4th grid and then the one after just being that bit delayed. It's going to add a bit of variation. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was looking for a bit of a top loop, but that's bang on. I might even just drag that in as it is. Yeah, It's already done that. It's already done that. What I would do in this stage bit here, quick quanta. And then if you hit Alt R, and then you adjust this, the velocity, you're going to get random velocities now. Again, another bit of game there, bit of a shortcut, just so that you're getting a bit. The drums feel a little bit more human now. They don't just feel like the same note, the same velocity, the same hit. They're fluctuating as if a real drummer is performing it. Cool. So, hold on. Is that on 7? Yeah. So, let's say you wanted to put all of these and assign these all to a channel on the channel strip. If you was to start from the top and drag down, leave that as it is, try not to click anything else, and click there, hold Control, drag across, and then hit Control L, it's just going to, from the start till your end, it's going to add it in consecutively, which is massively helpful. Saves a lot of time rather than just like having to do that for each one. So yeah. So now I will add stuff from my actual kit. I like to use this quite a lot, this Breakbeat Paradise sample. We're gonna just quantize this one. Alt R, just give it a bit of variation. Actually, no, I'm gonna make it a little bit more subtle because it's just a little bit too mad. There we go. So now, on these loops, I would add a bit of transient shaper. Let's see. Transient shaper. I got this one from Kilohertz. I would just, on any of the loops, put it on at about 25 or more. 25 to 50. Start off at 25 and then move on. The reason being, all of these samples will have their own sustains and reverbs and tails and stuff, right? Basically, the endings of each hit. And when we come to mixing it down, the more variation there is in that, the worse, because then we struggle to really make the drum sound like one, because there's so many different tails and sustains and reverbs from different drum loops. So the simplest way to do that is just to shorten the sustain. And I'm going to drag and drop that. So if you hit save preset as, and then just drag it on each one you want to do, we'll end up with a tighter loop that when we do add our own reverb to, it'll sort of fill it out. But the key thing here is we don't want to overcrowd the drum section because we've dragged in quite a lot of loops. The issue being here now is that we could overclutter the drum section, and we don't really want to. We want to keep the we wanna have our main drum hits. So obviously, I would say the 3 main drum hits are this. Those are our main ones, and these are like our supporting ones. See, and that could probably be a way that you develop it when you do your arrangement. But the point is that now that we've kind of got supporting drum layers and main drum layers, we've got a strong enough groove there. So even if we was to take away the main ones, we've still got a bit of something there. But let's add one more thing, just so that this bit, without the main bits, it's still got a little bit of grit to it, and it's still quite strong. So let's just find one more. Let's go, you know what, fuck it, let's go back in the MJ Cole pack, because that was solid. Now what would we need here? Let's just listen. So I'm just thinking something subtle. I don't even mind that. That's a nice bit of texture. If we can just use the hits from it, perfect all regions, just use some hits and align those hits with our hits. So kind of. So kind of just have that rolling along. And we can even hit Alt R here. This stage, just to sort of really give it some variation. I like that. I like that. That's added texture now. It's not just one sort of timbre, one sort of hit now. We've got weird sounds in there that are not making it feel so robotic and melodic. Not melodic, metallic. I can't fucking speak today, can I? I'm saying a load of random shit. Just loud enough so that it's poking through the mix, but quiet enough so that it's not overpowering. There we go. Cool. I just got rid of that last one there because I thought it wasn't needed. It kind of took away... I don't know. It just didn't feel right. Feeling is so important when making music. Does it feel right? If it doesn't feel right, if you can feel it in your gut, then don't go with it. So yeah, this is the basic kind of groove. To be honest with you, I wouldn't really develop the drums too much after this. I think when it comes to the arrangement, that's probably when we'd start developing the drums, you know, add maybe an extra sort of like shaker hat. But for a more garagey kind of track, I probably wouldn't develop the drums too much. But I think for now, this is a good basis for our drums. Like, let's listen. Cool. So let's move on now to hook development. Let's actually turn this into a bit more of something that will last throughout the track as opposed to just being the same loop over and over again.